Hi there, Jacqueline Coates. I'm in Sydney and I'm visiting the home of Kathryn de Boer Ipsen, artist, if you want to find her on Facebook. And she's one of my graduating students from my Make Money from Art program. It's a mentored program where I assist people to do, bring out their unique body of work. Anyway, as you'll soon see, Kathryn is a really amazing person and really inspiring, and I'm very inspired by her as well. So I would love you to meet her, and I'm going to take you through to her house. Let's go. Let's go into her house here. Kathryn lives on Lake Macquarie. She actually has a really interesting story. They were actually Kathryn and her husband George were living in America, and then her husband, the job became unavailable in America and they had to come back. And so on top of that, they had a flooding issue with all their stuff. Look at this view, how amazing, how inspiring to wake up to this every day. This is where Kathryn and George live. And they virtually had to put together a house from scratch. So we'll meet Kathryn in a minute and I'll show you a bit more about that. What a great spot, hey? Here's some of her artwork. So beautiful magnolias, gorgeous monsteras, and yeah, this beautiful view that she has out the front with all the boats. And we'll just have a little peek down into her studio. This is some of Kathryn's beautiful work. And she's also adept at working with painting onto furniture. She's great at finding furniture. George fixes it up for her, and then she turns that into artwork as well. Just fabulous. This is her studio where she works. And we're going to go up and meet Kathryn. Look at this house, it's got great spaces. This is another one of Kathryn's beautiful pieces. This is her hydrangeas. Another amazing view out the window, another gorgeous artwork. Frangipani, one of her course pieces. And a unique take on doing floral pieces. And Kathryn herself!
Hi! Make a cup of tea.
Oh, fantastic. So Kathryn, tell us a little bit about how you ended up in this amazing place perched over Lake Macquarie.
Totally by accident. 2.5 months of looking and applying for houses, and I don't know how we landed here, but we just did. After living in a granny flat for 5 months, which was wonderful.
When you first landed back in Australia?
Yes. Yep.
So lovely to have your own space again.
Oh, it's wonderful, and have my own studio space, and such a great view.
Yeah, the view is just crazy, ridiculous.
You're living on the water every day, it's gorgeous.
Well, I've just stayed the night, and it's like being in a resort. That's what it feels like to me. So, wake up every day to a resort. What I love about how you have put this together is that you're saying that you lost all your stuff in a flooding incident with your container. And then you had to start from scratch. So your friend gave you this furniture, you cleaned it up, you fixed up some bits on it, and then you did your own upholstery on these, and they look sensational.
Yeah, and I carried that.
And where did you get this couch? Was that also a give?
That was off the side of the road.
That was off the side of the road from for a curb chuck out? And you've done that?
Back from America.
Which one?
The bird fabric.
The bird fabric, you brought it back from America?
I carried 17 metres of fabric on my carry-on, and I had to spend 8 hours filling in time at LA airport carrying 17 yards of fabric. But that's all right, it was worth it.
And this table, tell us the story about this table that you've treated.
Yeah, the table I got from a friend as well, and I just decided I wanted a sort of worn beach house look. So I made up my own chalk paint and just brought in all the colours that's in the picture and the furniture and the view. And I just did that the other day and sanded it and voila.
Wow! Now, how did you make your own chalk paint?
Just added plaster to a latex paint and some water, and it just gives it a bond, so it'll stick to the table. So
okay. So the latex paint, where do you get that? What is that?
It's just paint you buy from the hardware store. Just a normal household paint.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you just added the plaster of Paris and you get exactly the same effect as
Yeah.
some of those expensive brands you can buy.
Yeah.
That's cool because I buy a lot of those expensive brands and now I know how to do it for a fraction of
And
the
I
price.
just bought sample tubs of different colours, so I just did little small amounts.
Oh, perfect.
Because I wasn't sure if the paint would dry up too quick. But a week later, it's still fine. I've used it again on my pots outside.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just lovely. Everywhere you look in this house, you know, being an artist, you know, my point of view is that when you're an artist, you probably have like a distinctive view on the world. I don't know if I can do this. Here you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
I lost my bloody selfie stick, so we have to cheat in. So unnaturally.
Well, I can see beauty in anything. Like there are stools
Yeah.
on the side of the road, I'm going to repaint them. Anything I look at, I can see another purpose for it. And
Yeah.
it saves it going to landfill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not reuse it?
I love this whole repurposing. So show us a few more pieces. You've got some more around?
The dressing table in the bedroom.
Okay, let me follow.
Walk this way, come over my little bridge.
It's like a bridge, isn't it? So this is a rental for you, and as an artist, if you're painting here, you know, a significant part of your house is actually tax deductible, which is pretty wonderful.
Which is great, yeah. And the owners have allowed me to paint so I can go through and freshen the place up.
Yeah.
So I did this feature wall. It was a really bright blue because it didn't go with my bedding, so I've just done that one.
Yeah.
And of course, every day you have to go around and straighten the pictures because the wind just blows through.
Yeah.
But I got the mirror off the side of the road and revamped it, weighed a ton, and I dragged it into the boot of the car by
Oh, so that was
myself.
also for free. This
Yeah, that was
beautiful
last
mirror.
week. 2 hours later, it became shabby chic French. And the dressing table's from my girlfriend.
And this has got your beautiful paint finish on it, has it?
Yep, chalk paint.
Wow. And you just gave it a little sand afterwards. And did you have to seal it?
No,
Just leave it
chalk
as is?
paint bonds.
And this is, don't tell me this is a freebie.
This was from a girlfriend, yep.
She gave it to you, she was chucking it out, and you painted it up and you changed the handles over.
Changed the handles, they were horrible, ugly wooden handles, and these were gold, and I sprayed them all silver.
Cool.
Yeah, and all the baubles had come off, so I just glued them all back on.
And look what we have here, another one of your artworks.
Yeah, artwork everywhere.
And there's another artwork. I'm just roaming around her bedroom and I'm just invading your bedroom and delivering you live to loads of people here. And there's another one of your beautiful things. So tell us about your actual paintings that you've been doing since you've been in the Make Money From Art program. You've been focusing on what? What's your
on
thing?
beautiful flowers, which is my passion. It's not going to go straight.
Yeah.
And then when I moved here, of course, moving on to the water scenes. But the course, starting with Blooms in Brisbane, was just amazing. Best thing I ever did. And it's been a wonderful 12-month journey. And I think I'm soon to graduate.
Well, no, you're allowed to stay in for 18 months and I never really kick you out unless you're cooked.
Oh, okay. But,
I might have to come back and visit you here a few times just to check you're doing your work.
Come back and do a live-in, do a paint-in. Come and stay. I will be running some workshops here at the house weekends. So you can come and paint with you, paint pelicans, paint boats, and then we could go on to palm trees, frangipanis. There's just oodles amount of inspiration.
And also you're going to have an open studio here in your actual house, which is super cool. And what date is that?
26th of May.
26th of May.
Yep, Friday night opening with champagne and nibbles.
Can anybody come?
Yes, they can.
And so what's your actual Facebook page where they can see all this details, your business one?
My professional page, Kathryn de Boer Ipsen Artist.
Okay, so I'm going to post that just under here in a minute when we finish our vid. But anyway, so also you've got a really handy husband, so if you do cart something in, like, actually let's go down to the studio, let's go back down to, I did have a little sneaky peek at the studio and show everybody. Hang on, just show the view at the top before we go down.
Top there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Look, wake up to this every day, guys, seriously.
And I repainted that table, a friend gave me that and it was all grey and rusty. And in 2 hours we George sanded, took all the rust off and we respray painted it. Now my friend wants it back after it's been Catherinised.
She wants it back? So you need to get people to sign off that they're actually giving it to you and they're not giving it back.
I guarantee they're not going to get it again. Yeah. And this little piece was offside road, council throw out. It was cream.
It was cream and you did it?
Over it, sanded it.
Yeah, and so look, I reckon if you bought that in a shop, you'd be paying $480, $600, $680.
Gorgeous.
And
the pot was a cast off because it had a little crack in it, but I just plastered it.
So you plastered the crack and made it work again.
And redid it all.
And you paint with acrylic on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love the Monsteras. Love it, love it, love it. And we're descending now into the lowest portion after you.
Yeah. This is all from my Blooms.
From your Bloom
Creative
series,
painting.
which will all be in the open house weekend.
And my big commission.
Oh, this is a commission that Kathryn's working on. So tell me about life as an artist. Like, what do you think about being an artist, full-time artist? You can see, you know, I think viewers can also see that It's all encompassing for you. It's not just the paintings.
Yeah.
It's loving your house up from top to toe.
Yeah.
It's actually loving up and taking care of bits of furniture that you find. You're a bit of a homemaker.
Yeah, and I like helping other people do the same.
Yeah.
And see beauty in things that they would throw out. I think that's such a waste.
Yeah, so there'll be more stuff on on reclaiming furniture that you'll be doing.
Beautiful furniture pieces.
So this is going to be in your open studio weekend.
Yep,
so it's got gorgeous hydrangeas, peonies, all sorts of gorgeous flowers, and it's going to have a gorgeous resin glass over the top. Now this table, Kathryn was telling me she stalked her neighbours. They had it in the trailer. And she's trying to get hold of them, saying, "Can she please make an offer on the table?" And when she finally tracked them down, they said yes. But what did George have to do to the table?
Well, just fix a leg.
The leg was broken, so they were chucking out this great table because the leg was broken.
Yeah, it just needed some tender loving care.
Yeah, which George supplied, which is great. Yeah. So there's some of your pieces. Gorgeous.
And you can make my easels and fix all the repairs. So this is lovely.
So, I guess for me, I take lots of people through my Blooms painting workshop, which, has been like for a 6-day offering. I'm now starting to do 2- and 4-day offerings, so I can be at home a bit more, because I do travel a lot with it. But, what's great for me is taking people through on a longer term basis and developing that relationship, and so that they can create their body of work and do exciting things like, promote and... Oh, thanks for the heart. We like getting messages that you're liking what we're saying. My thing is that I actually love to work with people and take people through and develop their style and help them get out there with marketing. So we've been working on a bit of marketing outside, haven't we, over cups of tea this morning, which has been great. Organising the exhibition and getting me confident to just go for it. Just do it. Yeah, because we were talking earlier about how... artists, let's go and look at the view at the same time so I can have you out in stunning environment. But we were saying about how, artists often wait, a lot of people think, things have to be perfect before I can do something. And Kathryn had no home or fixed address for pretty much the entire time she's been in my program. Isn't that right?
Yep, I've been travelling from friend's house to parents' house in Young and back again up to Queensland. Been a gypsy and I just take the paints wherever I go. Yeah. So pretty incredible. Like, and it's a bit of an investment to do my course. So she made it work. And the great thing is that I think things are actually perfect now. They've just sort of landed in their rental property here, which is just beautiful. And she does have the space, and it's a great place to kind of doing. And I was talking to George, and we were just this morning, your husband, and just saying, I can't see what's in the way of just launching. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're launching. Diving in. Literally. Going to get the feet wet.
So Kathryn de Boer Ipsen artist. If you want to go and like her Facebook page, you'll get the details. And she'll also be running some creative weekends where you paint this beautiful view. She's got her own way of doing the landscape so that anybody can do it.
And another crooked picture.
The
sea breeze.
The sea breeze is sort of mucking up the angles. And she'll also at some point be running some reconditioned furniture things and sharing a lot of her tips and secrets about how to do that. So much for sharing. And if you're interested to check out what Kathryn's been doing with me, it's the Make Money from Art program. There is an app, MMFA program, you can download as an app. You can get plenty of intro information. I'm just about to update the website, but you will get a lot of information there. It's now an online program, so you can do it from anywhere in the world. And we have lots of Skype interviews, but I'm lucky enough to be able to visit Kathryn because she's in my same country.
And I thoroughly recommend it. And the mentorship and the help you get is just amazing. Best thing I ever did.
You're a big darling. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Bye.
I wonder I just got to remember how to finish it.
Oh, that was cool.
I don't know if I finished it. No, I don't know if I finished it.